Hello, and welcome to the Main Meal Weight Management Support, where we help each other find the confidence and self esteem to reach and maintain our weight goals by tapping into joy and living our best lives in every moment. So, it's January. I want to start talking about the main meal. What is it? Where did that come from? Let's define what the main meal is. Back when I first had some thoughts about writing a book a lot of years ago, I had this thought: if you think it's about the food, you miss the main meal. And what that meant for me was, at that time, all of my thoughts were about food, food, food. I was either on a diet or I was off the diet. If I was on the diet, I was measuring and weighing and counting out food portions. If I was off the diet, I was thinking about, is this good food? Is this bad food? What food do I like? What food should I be eating? And it just seemed like there had to be more to life than that. That losing weight or maintaining weight wasn't just about the food, it had to do with my mental and emotional attitude. And I didn't want all of my thoughts to be about how big or small I was, about whether I was losing or gaining weight, about whether I felt good or bad about myself because of my weight. There's more to life than that. There's family and there's work and there's recreation and there's vacation and there's education, there's school, there's starting a project, there's changing jobs, there's meeting new people. There's so much more to life than being on a diet or being off a diet, and so much more to what we could do in conversation with each other than talk about whether we're being good people or bad people based on whether we're having a salad or a pizza. It just seemed like there had to be more to life. The main meal for me was all of it. It's everything. The main meal is the people we love, it's the places we like to go, it's the quiet time that we spend alone, it's the energy we put into jobs and work, it's our kids and our grandkids. The main meal uh, encompasses all of those different features. And so as I developed my ideas and wrote the book and now get into coaching, what I'm my focus is to help us bring our main meal, everything on the plate, into balance. So that yes, maybe we're focusing on, we have food and exercise as part of our meal. Maybe that's a side dish. Maybe it's the main course. Maybe it's just the dessert. Maybe it's the icing on the cake, because that would be good if we did. Wherever it lands, the other parts of our lives are on that plate. We're still giving attention to family. We're giving attention to friends. We're giving attention to work, to service organizations, to retirement activities, to education. Boy, if I ever stop learning, you better dig that grave for me, because that's part of living to me. I always want to be learning something new. That's part of my main meal. That's what keeps me alive. That's what keeps me interested. It helps me take body size and food choices and put them in proportion. Thinking about food no longer eclipses my every thought. It's part of my day. It's a proportionate part of my day. It's what I do. I do it naturally. I do it with joy. And I also do all the other things. I also give importance to meditation and to reading and to reaching out by phone, now that we're kind of sheltering in place, with other friends, by Skyping and going to meetings on Zoom. I guess Skype's a thing of the past. Sorry about that. I don't know where that word came from. It's all part of the main meal. Using old phrases because I'm an older person and I remember all this stuff. Learning the new language, learning the new technology, it's all part of the main meal. That's what the main meal is finding balance in our lives and giving nourishment to each area of our lives, nourishing ourselves on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. That's what the main meal is. So, thank you for listening. I'll be talking about different aspects of the main meal here through January. Join me every Wednesday around 10:30 a.m. Pacific, and remember, the important word in the main meal weight management support is support. Making changes to our lives is a game of solitaire, but it should never be played alone. We're in this together. See you next time.